Okay, already not off to a great start, but here's what we're working with. So this morning went for a walk, did my whatchamacallit? Failure visualization. Hair is looking great. Um, then did a little bit of cleanup in the kitchen, did my little morning routine. Got distracted looking at some all-inclusive Hyatt hotels for my wife's birthday because it was sitting there in the browser tabs, and I was just kind of cleaning stuff up. Back to morning routine, got distracted again. So, yeah, not great at all. I should have been this. Yeah, I got back at 4:15. I should have been starting work, or being productive at 4:30, maybe 4:45. But it's now 5:15, and I have not done anything. So, yeah, gonna get started on that. Yesterday, here's what the day looks like. Got, in terms of like percentage, pretty good, but as you can see, coding was not done, which is a pretty big deal. So, we're doing that this morning and then catching up at work. Trying to think if there's anything else to call out. Oh, I got 7,000 steps yesterday, so that's kind of cool. Or cool. I got it. Not that many steps, but for me, that's a decent number because most of the time I only get like 2 or 3. I've been trying to get 5. Going on walks every once in a while, so getting 7 was decent yesterday. So that is it for this morning. And yeah, see you guys in a bit. All right, slightly different angle. It is currently 7:23. The day was incredibly scattered, and I'm on my laptop screen, so that's why things look so weird. Let me zoom out a little bit. As you can see, was it not productive in terms of large swaths of time, focus time. And there's a lot of time that I missed in terms of tracking. And I don't remember. I'm sure a lot of it was wasted. There was quite a lot of time where I was like working, but then I was bouncing around between either a lot of different things at work or bouncing around between like that and something else. Like my brain was just not wanting to focus on one thing today. Anyway, so right now I'm currently working on actual work because I'm very far behind on that. Hence why this is not on the dock. And yeah, that's what's going on right now. Not sure how late I'll be up. I usually go to bed at 7. 30 minutes past my bedtime. Nowhere close to being done, but I think I'll just keep working until either I get it done or I get really tired and can't, function anymore. But yeah, things aren't great right now. I'm pretty stressed about life. And it's not even like the kind of stress that you can take a break from. It's the kind of stress where the only way that's gonna get better is if you actually get all the stuff that you need to get done. But at the same time, you're really stressed out, and so all you want to do is just like disconnect and just like forget about everything, put your head in the sand. And each task that you need to do is just so daunting, just like whether it's like I don't know how to do it and I'm gonna have to figure it out, or it's just like, oh, there's a lot of steps there to go through it. Anyway, yeah, got work, got the co-living app that I'm working on, trying to get a demo or a version that is demoable done by Friday night, Saturday morning, at like the very, very latest. So those are two like things that I got deadlines. The work thing, coworker of mine got working on reports. Coworker of mine got a report that he'd been working on. We'd started around the same time, and his finished. He got his done Monday. It's now Thursday for me, so I'm looking pretty stupid having mine not done. And we usually finish around the same time. I've just been procrastinating on getting mine done. Like, it's not like mine is like significantly harder. I think it might be a little bit, but not that much. Stupid house in Enoch. That thing is cost me $4,400 a month out of pocket, and everyone's already moved out because the city's making us, I can't rent it out to fill up all the rooms. Gotta have 4 or less unrelated people living in it, and no one's buying it. I think we got it under contract once, and they backed out, and then 2 of the people have been interested in it, but nothing. So starting to get a little worried about that. Not really sure what to do. I might try and go to the city and ask for an extension of exception, or just an exception in general, I guess, to be able to rent it out until I can sell it. But I don't know how I'd rent it out. The other option is just keep pouring money into it, turn it into Airbnb. But I don't know how to run an Airbnb. So, yeah. No. Anyway. What else isn't going great? Body-wise, goals. Been working out for forever. Literally, since I moved out, I've been all right, I'm going to get serious about this. And even in high school, I worked out and was wanting to get big. And after high school, when I got my first job, I got, pretty serious about it. I was tracking my macros, getting a probably pretty decent sleep. Probably not the greatest, but macros and gym was on point. Nothing. Gained a little bit. Went from, 130 to 140. So it was 10 pounds of muscle. Definitely got a little bigger, but man, after those newbie gains, nothing. And now I've been moved out for coming up on 4 years. No, coming up on 5 years. Is that right? Yeah. 4 years. Yeah, I think it'll be 4 years in February. Still exactly the same size as when I moved out. That sucks. Anyways, I'll quit bitching and moaning, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna get back to work. Try and get this thing finished, or at least closer to the finish line. Cut to later when we'll see how far I get. Alright, it is now way later. It's Saturday. On Thursdays when I pulled the late night. I didn't track my time just because it was pretty late, and I don't usually track my time that late. Maybe I should have. But yeah, anyways. Doesn't really matter because some of that time that night that I stayed up late, well, first off, I stayed up till 12. But 11, probably around 10:30 or 11 is when my productivity just went in the tank, and I was really just working on something and waiting for it to load, and then I'd hop on YouTube shorts or whatever, get distracted. Okay, back to work, and then whatever it is, maybe it's I was working on something that was had some tedious points, and then during those tedious points I kind of be back and forth between my phone and not. So anyway, probably best I didn't track it because I was pretty distracted during the time, but whatever. Let's see here. Yeah. Anyway, ended that night. I did not finish everything that I needed to. Actually, still need to work on that. I made a ton of progress. I got some things to work, so it was a good thing, and it was a productive night. But the goal of getting everything done wasn't achieved. So anyway, Um, Friday, as you can see, I didn't track anything. I spent pretty much the entire day like just continuing with this weird headspace of not being able to focus, being really scatterbrained. Um, and yeah. And then the weird thing is, this morning I woke up, I had to work on the co-living thing before Miller was going to go to an event, and he was going to kind of show it off, or at least show, like, hey, we have a prototype. And yeah, spent like 3 hours of this was just straight coding. I think I had like a bathroom break in here. Oh, I do not want distracted on this. Have I been? That's not good. Oops. I usually, if I type in here like co-living pro, there's like 2 different options, and it looks like it's automatically putting distracted in here. So that's not great. Delete. Anyway, yeah, that's my update for Thursday night. Didn't track anything Friday, so there you guys go.